Hello everyone, this is Simmerex, and welcome back to the Minecraft Freestyle Survival Guide. It's been a while, guys. I got busy with Block Breaking SMP, and I'm still going to be busy with that, but I'm also jumping back into our Survival Guide world here. And for the start of our new year, I wanted to get some work done on that, which I started to do. I grabbed all the iron we got and started building up some more walls, and I went a little vertical here for a few blocks, and I'll fly it back out and then in. So I have a little problem. I was going to build a gravity block duplicator, and I went to the nether to go to our end portal. Our nether portal to that is still there, but it comes out on the surface now, and oddly enough, it still comes out by a villager outpost. But I don't know if I forgot to mark that section out whenever I used MCA selector to delete chunks. I think that's what I did. So before I can do that, I have to take these Eye of Ender and go find an end portal. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to leave you guys with a little time lapse of at least building up those two layers around the side, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I found our portal. It's a tiny bit closer than it was last time. We need to go ahead, and this is kind of backwards to the way you'd normally do it, but I'd need another portal to get here quickly. Okay, portal's lit. See where it brings us to right there. Okay, so that's, at least it didn't link up with that one. Or that one, I mean. Okay. Alright, let's go back to base and get the materials we need to build this thing. Okay guys, everything we need is in this shulker box. So let's grab that and put it in the ender chest, and we'll be taking that with us. Alright, so we have everything in our shulker box we need. This design, by the way, is Shulkercraft's design, so I will link to his video tutorial for this in the description. We're going to lay our shulker box down here. Now you need to make sure your end portal is activated, and then all the blocks around it need to be removed. Okay, so coming into it here on the front, we're going to dig back about 6 blocks on each side. Oh, that's not good. So that side we're going to have to build a wall inside of it, apparently. So let me go ahead and see what I've got to build with. Alright guys, learn from my mistake and make sure that you have a stronghold that isn't surrounded. And we can get on with it now. So from the front here, we're going to be building off to the left and right sides. Go ahead and find the center block of your portal. Well, we need to be on the side, so that one. Then 2 blocks off. Now 1 deep, grab your mushroom, dirt, and some bone meal. Place some dirt down in there. A mushroom, and then bone meal it. Maybe don't get as close as I did. That, for some reason, actually kind of hurt. And then you can go ahead and tear down that mushroom and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now that is the sides of our portal done. We're going to pick a side to start on here. Okay, then what was our middle block? We're going to need 2 blocks. 1 here. 1 here. Whoops. Well, that was unintentional. I touched the portal. Okay, I'm back, guys. Alright. And then we're going to start off with a sticky piston. Go ahead and swap out some of this for some of the stuff we're not using. And that's going to be facing towards just like that. And this is also where you're going to go ahead and redstone, because you're going to 1, 2, 3 redstone. Actually, we can take that out probably. 3 redstone there, and then dig a 1x3 trench like that. Go ahead and grab a repeater going back into that on 4 ticks, and then 1, 2, 3 dust just like that. I'm going to go ahead and toss 2 blocks on top, 1 on top of the repeater, and 1 right next to it with another repeater facing back in this way with redstone dust there, and then come back around to the back, get a block on the very back of that repeater with a torch here, which I don't have in my inventory. So a torch on top, torch there, and a torch on top. Then should have a couple levers here somewhere. Yes, I do. I'm going to put this lever right here and just turn that off for now. And on top of this repeater here, I'm going to go ahead and grab our sticky pistons back out. We're going to put a sticky piston right here. And back around the back, let's just kind of pillar up here for a second. Put the blocks on top of our piston like that. I feel like I maybe should have left a little extra room up there. We're going to find out. Should have went up one higher. Okay, so we're going back to repeaters for a minute. Point our repeater that way. And it's going to be on 2 ticks with the redstone dust behind it. Bust out those extras there. And then while you're up here, go ahead and build around the front. So block right off that repeater. And another block right off of that one. Put your redstone dust right on top of that block. Should be able to jump up and just place it. Or pillar up. Back to sticky pistons. Just 1 pointing down right there. And then 1 on each side. And then off this lower piston here, go ahead and grab your slime blocks that you have. 1 in the middle. 1 there. 1 there. And the same thing right here on this side. Have something that looks kind of like that now. And now I'm going to cut away for a minute and head over here and build the exact same thing. Alright, there we go. That's rather duper setup. I had to had to adjust the ceiling on this side too, unfortunately. And then this we're definitely going to have to move because it's not the same chunk, but we have to build a chunk later now, so I'm going to go ahead and tear this down so we can move it. Alright, so then in front of this portal, we're going to go 4 wide, or 4 long, 2 wide, and 3 deep right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and then 3 blocks down. Under and behind the portal as well. Oh, 3 blocks in should be good. So go ahead and get our shulker box back out. We need droppers and a hopper. So on the right side of the portal, this block right here that I'm standing on, 1, 2, 3. I should have built my portal one down. That's alright. We'll just make everything higher. There we go. So it's 3 droppers facing up and 1 shooting into the portal. I had to put the portal out so I could place the dropper down right. Okay, then next to this bottom dropper, get a comparator and point it out this way with a block and redstone on top. Then an observer facing the dust right there, just like that. Another observer facing downward. So the red part's up in the air. And then take a dot of redstone and put on the back of that. Come around here, put hopper going into that bottom dropper, and then another hopper into that hopper. 2 rail on top of that, just like that. And then 2 of your hopper minecarts here and here. And I should have done this first, put a couple blocks on the sides here. That way those guys can't move. I'll go ahead and toss a torch down that. Back there it's a little dark. Back around the front, go ahead and light your portal up. And we're going to hop through a portal and build the same exact thing on the other side. Then make sure on the back of this portal that it is walled up. We can go back through the other side now. And then just 1 of any item to the bottom dropper. Then listen for it to cycle so you know it's coming back through, unloading the chunk. See, there it goes out. There it comes back in. There it goes out. There it comes back in. Okay, and then go back over to your blocks that you brought with you, your supplies that you brought with you. Grab out your sand, and then we're going to put 6 sand, 3 on each of the slime blocks closest to the portal. So 1, 3, and then same thing on the other side. Alright, then you need to turn it on for just a few seconds, both sides. Don't leave it on too long because it'll crash the game when you enter the end. There we go, folks. I had forgot that last dot of redstone up there. Should be good now. Yeah, okay. And hopefully that one side will work, just having 1 sand on it. So we'll turn these on for a few seconds. We're going to grab our shulker box, come over here, hop up into the portal, and go to the end. Okay, so it looks like here and here is where we need to build. Go ahead and punch out some blocks. Mark that and mark that. Should be. Oh! Well, that totally just happened. And that was unexpected. So. So I think we're going to probably call this episode quits because now I'm going to have to go replace all my gear. In the next episode, I'll show you guys how to build the collection system for this. Thanks for watching. My name is Simmerex. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.